can see here.
As we move a little bit north, you'll see some trailers there,
some modular type homes that have been extensively damaged.
Well, Alan Sharp will move his camera around a little bit and you'll see that.
I think this is part of Myrtle Beach State Park in this area. Again, really some damage to the front dunes out there, but since it is such a low-intensity development, it wasn't too bad. And we're actually going to be getting up pretty soon here into Springmaid Beach.
There's another helicopter passing by. Below.
This is all part of the southern part of Myrtle Beach we're in now. We're moving up to Myrtle Beach proper.
On the south end of the beach.
And some of this area in here was renourished by the city of Myrtle Beach to the tune of about $4.5 million 3, 4, 5 years ago. And I would say, I'd have to speculate that amount of sand they put on the beach was probably well worth it in this storm. I think the damage would have even been worse had it not been for the volume of sand that was present in front of some of these structures.
Did this storm, did Hurricane Hugo take the sand away?
It took a great deal away, but a lot of it is, we feel, in a near surf zone, and a lot of it is starting to move back. The surf was heavily laden with sediment yesterday, and it was moving back on as we were flying, which is heartening, to say the least. Hopefully, a lot of this sand is going to move back on.
Would that build a flatter beach? What would that do?
Well, it's going to be a natural process to build a beach, but it's going to take some time. And clearly, we think that the answer up here, because of the extensive development, is to move forward as rapidly as we can with the renourishment project in the Grand Stream.
Passing by the Swamp Fox roller coaster.
Yeah, we're going to be coming up on a pavilion here in an amusement park run by Myrtle Beach Farms Company, which is right in the middle of Myrtle Beach, and clearly a landmark that many South Carolinians and others from all over the country who visited Myrtle Beach will recognize here in a few minutes as we get up to it.
We can't see the Ocean Boulevard here, but it's covered with sand now.
And here's the amusement park, as I alluded to earlier, and the pavilion is going to be coming into view here. See it now in the center of the frame.
Of course, people are back into Myrtle Beach now.
There were people waiting, as a matter of fact, on Highway 9 as we flew over yesterday morning, waiting to get back into North Myrtle Beach as we got in there around 10:30, 11 o'clock.
We'll move on up Myrtle Beach, north of the pavilion. We don't seem to see. We're a little farther away from we're a little higher in the air, a little more offshore, but not the massive destruction of further south.
No, but I think as we get farther up actually in the North Myrtle Beach, there are more and more pools and erosion control devices that are damaged, and if we were a little closer, I think we could see some of that.
Mm-hmm. At some point, we're going to be moving from Myrtle Beach to North Myrtle Beach. I think we're still in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, that was an area, I believe, that was down in the area that I would call down near the old Ocean Forest Hotel, and now we're moving on up the beach here.
Condominium units.
this is the area of residential houses here, and this is more near that area I was talking about, the area which
Are we in North Myrtle Beach?
No, this is still Myrtle Beach.
I think.
I believe that area was down near where the old Ocean Forest was at one time, and that looked like the Sheraton. That's up around 72nd Avenue North, showing some of the beach erosion in this area. And clearly some research actually went into some of these hotels on the ground floors.
Now we're in North Myrtle Beach now.
I think we moved into North Myrtle Beach here. Again, in this area, we had a good many pools damaged, it appeared, and extensive damage to some erosion control devices. And that's one of the piers it's gone. It's no longer there.
Another section of a pier.
You see the remains of the pier, and I don't recall seeing a single pier that was still standing yesterday in the northern.
Will the piers be able to rebuild?
Well, we certainly hope so, because they're used extensively, but it's a matter of economics, and all I can say right now is I certainly hope they'll be rebuilt. It's certainly a part of the heritage of the state, I would think.
As we near the end of this footage, a reminder, this was footage taken yesterday aboard the helicopter with Governor Carroll Campbell and top state officials on the survey of the damage of Hurricane Hugo from Hilton Head to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, taken by Alan Sharp of ETV. Footage made available to television stations throughout South Carolina, throughout the nation. As you see, you can see the light getting low there. They started the tour about 10 in the morning.